Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Woo! What a day. Channel BBA last night. It was epic. I want you to treat today like a spiritual retreat, okay? This is a workshop. Think of it like that. Where you're here to learn, you're here to take notes, and you're here to transcend. Little old you, okay? Little old you. Are you really just a little spark in this universe? Or are you an important ingredient to this whole puzzle? You see? When you bake a cake, you need all the right ingredients, right? You need the oven, you need the batter, okay? You need all the ingredients. And sometimes for the manifestation to work, you need all the ingredients, okay? So let's tap in today. I think this is a powerful topic and a topic that we can all resonate with, okay? You are the commander of your own starship, okay? Starship Enterprise. You are the commander of your own ascension process, journey. And you can't let somebody else on the outside command you, but you can listen to the most high commander that there is, the God, that is within me and within you too. Hey, Boricua. So this is going to be a very, very important topic, I feel, and it's going to be one where we can all tap in and I guess share our own spiritual experiences, because I've been tapping into this thing for more than 2 years now, and I never thought I'd be here, you know? I trusted in all of the signs and the right coordinates, the right intuition, the right spidey senses and tingles and insights. I followed them all. I didn't second guess myself. I allowed myself to make mistakes. I got challenged. I got thrown in the pit of fire. I got, astrally executed probably, okay? Yes, to be a pioneer, you're gonna get hit with arrows. However, you gotta understand, you're getting guidance from something else. You're getting guidance from the source, from God. You know what you're here to do. You have a dharma, a purpose, okay? But maybe it's just about unraveling that, right? Your purpose has just went dormant. It's almost like you know what you need to do, but you're not doing it, right? I felt like this for a while, okay? So listen to these downloads with grace. These are my downloads today. And, I believe in the companionship of entities, okay? They're more real than the chair you're probably sitting on, or look around you, your home, okay? And start to understand that your mind is connected to your psyche, therefore your soul. So if you have a problem with being alone, it means you have a problem with your own mind and your relationship with your mind, okay? Because I love my company, because I love my mind. But I can also let go of my mind, enter empty mind, Mushin, 0 point, to peer into the edge of infinity and possibility, okay? So tap into what you'd call your holy imagination, the interface, okay, between all of this. The mind, the body, and the spirit, or the soul. All of it is interconnected. Thank you, Christ is King. And you're in charge of your time, because it is only through your own commanding of time, right, where you say, I'm here now, actually. And you use power linguistics. You don't say, I'm going to go to that place. You say, why not now? okay? You allow yourself to get back into the present moment again, because that's where you truly belong. You belong in timelessness. In timelessness, everything is perfect. In time, you feel like you need to be a perfectionist, procrastinator, all of these ideas, okay? You are not that. You are the pure awareness that precedes all of that, okay? So first of all, you're in charge of your time. Next thing, you gotta track the power of the choices that you're making. Yo, bro. What's up, Tetsuo? You gotta track the power of the choices that you're making, okay? Listen to this Yakushian music for a second. Commanding your ascension, brother. What you are withholding from the world, you think the world is withholding from you. Life is fair because it's unfair to everyone, so that's what makes it fair. You can give what you think you are missing in pure presence. Okay? This is the end of an era. The end of ego. This is the time for truth, for sat. Okay? Yogis are the one who first go from the unreal to the real, from the darkness to the light. The pure awareness that has always been there. And you fell into the ignorance, the egocentric fallacy, thinking you're suffering and your ego defenses and compensating for different things, right? In the sensory realm, the world is not your habitat, it's a dream field. Awaken from the belief that you are a character in this dream. You are the pure presence, the unconditionable self. Nothing to attain, no one to attain it. Falsely identified roles. You wrote the script and already established the outcomes, but it can only be realized through effortlessness. The Tao. Wu Wei, effortless effort. Okay? Action of non-action. Yeah. This is like Siberian stuff, right? It sounds Tibetan. Right? Woo! Letting go, putting aside the mind. The portal to the absolute is emptiness. Okay, that's what I wrote down. Some of my downloads from listening to a speech, I believe it was maybe Shunya Murti. Could have been his latest video, I took notes. Hey, what's up? Mitra, hi. So, awesome guys. Let's talk about this topic now. So, your body, think about your body being like a little micro earth, okay? And think about the way that we treat our body, okay? Now, earth can also be reworded as heart, right? Very interesting. And I think it's really, really powerful when we can see our body also connected to the eternal, right? As within, so without. So our body is our subconscious mind, okay? When you really think like this, you start getting healthier actually. Bro, I look so healthy. I feel like I'm glowing, right? I feel like I have more life force now that I understand this. There is no separation. You're an earth molecule, but you're trying to be like some kind of a rogue cell in the video game, right? You're trying to be an outlaw, not following God's law. I feel no emotions. I feel empty the whole time. I feel like people gaze at the void as they look into my eyes. That sparks fear in them. I realize I have nothing to fear now. Amazing. You're a shaman, brother. You're speaking like a shaman. Because the shaman can see through the dark, because they are the light. Okay? This is why we came up with the concept of the savage shaman. Now, I'm not here to throw out words because indigenous people, of course, you know, they use these words very sacredly, right? Chief, priestess, okay? I'm not saying become a god or a goddess like some kind of megalomaniac person, right? I'm saying sense that God spark within you. It's there too, okay? Cocky before the world, humble before God. Okay? That's the energy. That's the energy. Now, that's not an arrogance, it's a godfidence. It's a presence, it's an aliveness, it's a knowingness. It's a knowingness that you are eternal. That even if you die, this will continue, this video game will keep going. Okay? Some different context. Because the Absolute wanted to experience separation, to experience what it's like to have a human body and do all these things as these other cool people, like these cool people all in this tribe right now watching, experiencing this, right? Ah, Acharya, amazing. Oh, sensei. Okay. It's, you know, the word humble is not, if you look up actual meaning, people associate it with poverty. But in Asian cultures, we understand it as something very different, guys. Okay? Humility is I don't know. And I'm not judging. I don't know this divine energy can give me some kind of a revelation. I'm only acting on that pure instinct that is already there. Okay? I'm just channeling the vibe from which I feel inside. Okay? Underachievers. Have you ever listened to that song called Channeling? Okay? Do you remember the time when Khabib just humbled Conor? Do you guys remember that? That was such a powerful moment because we all looked up to Conor, right? We were like, damn, that guy has law of attraction, okay? Right, he's really walking his talk. He's walking around with his chest held high. Okay? And then Khabib was always just humble, you know? In his culture, it wasn't like, keep your head down, you know? Do your work, you know? Pray to Allah, right? Or whatever. His whole mechanism was very electric. Right? Bro, you said it absolutely right, 100%. We should have absolute humility before God and detach before everyone. Yeah. Faith and trust in divine assignments too, brother. Right? When you lose faith and trust in those assignments, they end up just sidetracking you. It's so strange. We're a paradox, man, you know? Us humans, we're so strong, yet so fragile, so delicate. Right? It's amazing. I think war is a manifestation of our own minds, guys. Our own fear. Our own scarcity. I want all the resources just to myself, right? That mentality. Rather than what? Resourcefulness. What can I do right now? What can I share right now? What are my deck of cards right now? You see what I'm saying? So on one side, you have slacking, laziness, complacency. On the other side, you have perfectionism, meticulous, detail-oriented mofos, right? And in the middle is where I stay. I stay in resourcefulness. I stay in excellence. My mom's a perfectionist. She'll tell me, go and do this exactly like that. And if it's not like that, then it doesn't match my worldview. And if it doesn't match my worldview, I'm going to get angry. Okay? Sorry, Mom. She's watching. But that's it. Okay? Now, not everybody's going to fit with your worldview. Not everybody's going to agree with you. Let's agree to disagree, right? Being alone myself, I used to elevate my power to the highest level. Then, before people, I bowed down. This led to people fearing and taking everything away from me. You know what? Being alone and in solitude is so different to somebody who's spiritually inclined and tapped in. You know? I'm going to make a video about this today, man. I'm going to make a Instagram reel about it. I need to speak about this more. So, we're all ingredients that are equally significant in this game, okay? It's about understanding what is your ingredients, what is your purpose here. You're here to give back to the collective in some way, correct? You want to be a rogue cell at times, I do too. I want to be the outlaw living in a cave somewhere else. Now, I understand also that the idea of war, right? If you heal within you, they drop their bullets. Let this message really sink in, guys. This is like powerful downloads today. It's 222 right now, okay? Here in Indian Standard Time is 222. So that's feminine healing. We need the feminine healing of the planet right now. The planet is crying out for our help, okay? Look at the movies we watch. Avatar, right? All about the earth, protecting the earth. All of the movies right now, right? The different things are just reminding us that we need to fall in love with not only ourselves, but the planet, because we are planet. We are the earth. We're the micro-earths. You're a micro-earth. You get that? 652, nice. So, the monks that are going away and praying, they're actually stopping some of these elite idiots on the planet who might blow this planet up with missiles, right? Because their energetic frequency is changing and shifting, rippling the planet. They're praying for the planet. They're praying for humanity. They're not praying for themselves. I pray that only I and my family get a good life. What are you doing only praying for you? My prayer expands. It expands to everyone and everything, everybody. It first of all starts with me and my family, and sure, they stay nice and protected, but then it goes across my street and my neighborhood, okay? Then my state, then my country, then the planet, then the solar system, then the universe, then the multiverses, then it keeps going. My prayer doesn't stop at my brother or sister who is here in my vicinity. It expands out to help whoever that it can help. So you're becoming a Buddha, you're finding the inner Christos, Christ nature, you're finding the Krishna, okay? You're finding that essence within you. And it's there. They didn't want followers, they wanted leaders. They never wanted followers. Now I'm humbled before them, of course. And I'm not trying to rush to the end of the video game either. But I know that if I command my mind, I can gain ascension in this lifetime. If I follow the steps that I get from my guru, my guides, my invisible mentors as well, okay? I know that it's possible, okay? Martin Luther King, all he needed was a belief, a possibility, a belief in himself, okay? Even Gandhi, all he had to do was believe in himself, man, right? All of these people that you see, all they had was self-belief. But what does the world tell you? Believe in this, believe in that, believe in this other thing. Oh, also, did you believe in this? Oh, I believe in that thing. Oh, but did you believe in yourself? The most divine thing that there ever is? The holiest of holies. That God spark that is truly invisible to you. I know, man. I know, it's hard to resist temptation. It is. It'll sway you. It swayed me for many years. Okay? But let me tell you this. Your God within you is more powerful than the temptation in front of you. That's right, Kerman. You know it. You know it. You can ask for forgiveness. You can bring the power back. You can repent. You can live. You can thrive. You don't need those little thoughts coming in the way, commanding your spiritual journey, taking you away from all of those noises. How do I discard my temptations? I don't give attention to them. I don't attach to them. I don't make them a part of my story. I'm engaged by them. I thrive with that. Let's say I see a beautiful woman. I feel that energy rising within me. I want to say something. I want to do something. Okay? Sometimes I will, sometimes I let it pass. Just like clouds in the sky. Because I know, at least for that moment, I got that feminine replenishment from that moment, right? Okay? Padmasambhava was ultimate master of detachment, absolutely. Okay? Really, how do you detach? You say, yo, None of this matters, not in a depressing existential way, but we're making meaning out of it. Our brains are the meaning-making nervous systems. So I better know what meaning I'm giving myself. I better give myself some missions today so I don't get tempted, so I stay on track, so I stay on my path. Get what I'm saying? Yeah! Like this video, come on, man. Let's help the algorithm, let's support this thing so we all get this ripple effect, a cosmic web of ninjas, right? Oh my goodness, you guys are incredible. All of you listening, perceiving this message right now. Even the ones trolling, bro, I see you. I know. You're here for some greater vision, some greater impact. Yo. Some people, you know, say, oh, what about frustration? And what about anger? And what about curiosity? And what about, you know, self-esteem? And listen, you got to go in the car and move, right? The vehicle for your enlightenment, your ascension. You just got to move with it. Make mistakes along the way, okay? Understand, you'll get challenged, threatened, pushed off the ledge, okay? Trying to, you know, people bad-mouthing you. Oh, what does he think? Oh, yeah, he's like into the spiritual thing. Yeah. Okay, those are judgments. Okay, they're not the truth. Only you know your truth. Isn't it funny that you know yourself better than anybody else and yet you crumble at someone else's comment on you? That's wild, right? Who knows you better than you? Nobody. Okay, so you think, oh, that's some expert knows me better than I know me. What are you saying? Okay? Have they lived how you have lived? Have they seen what you have seen? Have they felt what you have felt and experienced what you have experienced? And the answer is no. Okay? They might have had a very similar experience, and that's why we can connect. That's why we can understand each other, right? Like if you told me that a pet died, like I can't relate to that because I've never had a pet unless I've had like a goldfish or something, but I don't even consider that a pet, right? I can't relate to your experience, but I do know what it's like to have my grandfather pass away, right? And really loving him because he was a musician, man, right? I remember I crumbled down. I was in middle school at that time. My grandfather passed, and it was really sad for me because I had such a deep connection to his words. He used to sing and play the harmonium when I was a child. That's all I used to listen to growing up. Is music, is peace, is his tranquil voice in my ears. You get that? And from that, you got to understand, what are you doing with your energy? How are you going to heal yourself so there aren't this weird things happening in the world, Israel, Palestine, all this, you know, all this stuff. You agree that you should never ask for anyone's opinion when it comes to something you're going through? Listen, you can listen to people's opinions all you want. Just don't get attached to it. They're called hetero-suggestions for a reason. You have auto-suggestions, affirmations, things you tell yourself, okay? And then there are also things that other people tell you, right? And they form something in psychology called the looking glass self. If somebody told you growing up that you're good for nothing, you might as well believe it after a certain point, bro. Why? Because they pummeled it into your brain. They boxed it into your mind, okay? Hey, Ryan G. Oh, you're already mod. Sweet. Okay, we don't have too many spammers today, so that's good. Awesome. All right, man. So we're talking about commanding our ascension, right? Not just being like frisked away, okay, on our spiritual journey, running around in circles, chasing each other's tails, like, or our own tail for that matter, like the Ouroboros, right? Like, we're just going around in circles in our spiritual journey most of the time. Are you feeling better? Are you feeling brighter? Do you feel lighter? Like you've let go of baggage and trauma, right? That's how you know you're evolving, is things get lighter. You get less dense in your physical body. My shotgun is ready, says Ryan G. Bruh. Okay? It's interesting to work with Ryan G because we're like opposite energies, you know what I mean? Like he's like go, 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 like left brain, and I'm so right brain. But that's how we match and come together, and it's this beautiful path working, right? Man, you guys, if you guys didn't catch the channeling last night, it was amazing, bro. It was absolutely unbelievable. Claudia was there. Yeah, we had some new people there too. Okay, we had Kat and Ayamku. Well, Ayamku was there before. I didn't know he was the brother of Ace. Ace was there. It was amazing, right? And what we started to understand is we really got to double down on our strengths and what's attractive about us. You know, like there's certain things that are so attractive about us that we don't double down on, that we don't look at, that we don't zoom into. We're kind of like, yeah, because we're so used to our own experiences and our own faces in the mirror that we don't even know how awesome, good looking, charming that we are, you know, to a complete stranger. We don't. It takes somebody else to tell us, okay? And somebody else can give us our blind spots too. And I'm thankful for that, man. If I ever got triggered on something on this channel, bro, that's been a learning lesson for me. And I've immediately amplified that. I watched the video back like, yo, did I really respond like that? That's funny, bro. Right? And moving on with it. But it's, again, it comes back to having faith and trust in the divine, bro. You have these divine assignments. And you got to know what those are. And you got to trust in them. Don't question, don't think, that's silly. Why am I doing this? Right? Why am I putting a random flower into a vase and then, you know, sprinkling some salt over it? Like, what? Right? Hey there, Andrea, what's good? Namaste. So, you might question it. You might be like, that's ridiculous, that's silly, that's not gonna work, that's bizarre, why are you even trying that, right? And all other people's opinions. Listen, in NLP, they have something called a swish pattern, okay? You know what a swish pattern is? It's like you have an image of the mind of what you're feeling, that state that you're feeling, okay? And then you have what would you rather feel on the other side, another image. And you basically swipe both the images together and they superimpose. And you let the positive image burn through the negative image. Okay? That's called a swish pattern in neuro-linguistic programming, okay? So the moment you have a negative thought, right? Like, that can't work. Wait, how would I rather feel? The feeling, right, as Neville Goddard taught us, feeling is the secret. A lot of people, they watch manifestation video after manifestation video, not even recognizing this. That you can close your eyes, play some, you know, Spanish music and go to Spain by just closing your eyes. Imagine you're eating tortillas or something, right? You can do that instantaneously. You have this gift. But somebody else, oh, he's just daydreaming. She's just fantasizing about things. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay? You know? Let me show you when I'm in Spain. Okay? That's your response. Wait and watch. Just wait and see. Commanding your ascension, you have to trust in the divine and surrender to it. That's the paradox. That's the paradox. You have to surrender to the divine in order to command this thing. Okay? Now it sounds ridiculous and it sounds counterproductive. Why would I let go? Why would I surrender to this? There's a higher plan at play. There's a divine order orchestrated that you have no idea. You can only peer through it in certain moments, right? Trance theta states and stuff, right? Little side quests in your mind. You get glimpses of it. They're like the lightning, the Vajra, right? But then you also got to understand there's a whole sky of enlightenment available to you. You get what I'm saying? So really we've got to command ourselves, enrich ourselves. The path is rewarding. I get all my rewards from the source. Right, Kerman? All my rewards come from the source. They don't come from secondary rewards. Okay? The secondary rewards are okay. Okay, I get a certification or like a little trophy and the, you know, the extrinsic. But the intrinsic feeling of I actually am that character now. That's amazing. Getting back in the zone. That's right, Andrea. Back in the flow. Our outer world is a reflection of inner world, so how do we nurture our inner world to ascend our outer environment? You hold the image, bro. You hold the imagination. This is what I was telling my mom. We were going back from work, right? She's complaining about her staff members and like, she was like, they can't listen to me and they don't do this and they don't do that. Now I told her, have you ever thought about, wait a second. Have you ever thought about the empathy of what it means to be them? Imagine that you are your staff. My mom was like, I can't imagine that. I don't want to imagine I'm being a stupid person, right? Or Onika. Like, I told her, just try it. Just try it the next time you get angry. Right? Just put yourself into their shoes and really think, where are they coming from? They must be reacting that way. Now, the issue is they barge into her room without saying anything, right? Now, she's either got to lock her room or set up 3 expectations, this rule, right? As a person who has employees, you got to set rules. Just like that, you got to command your mind towards ascension. You got to set rules. Now, I give myself 3 minimal rules usually, philosophically, okay? Hakuna Matata, okay? How do we hold the inner image? How do we visualize as a first person or third person? So let's say that you're, the best is through some kind of a musical entendre or something like a ballad or something that you're playing in your mind, and you just close your eyes and you feel like you're completely immersed into that place, into that end result, right? You've fulfilled it and you're focusing on the feeling of fulfillment, that you've got it already, okay? So let's say that you imagine that you're really talkative and social and charming, right? You imagine yourself. You first of all imagine you're your own shadow in the visualization, okay? So you're watching yourself, but you're also your own. You are the shadow peering over and watching the self from down there up, doing the action and socializing. Then you imagine you're actually in the hologram, right? Doing it. So you actually see through point of view, eyes. Then you can also visualize you're watching through like a fly in the wall or a plant or something, watching you from the outside as a third person, right? Doing the same thing. So you can change angles like a camera changes in a movie, right? Different movie scenes. When you're meditating, notice how the camera angle, right, starts shifting and moving. Let's say you imagine like a deity in front of you, sitting and meditating next to you. You'll notice that the camera angle starts to change at times. It's like you're looking from their angle at you, or like you're zooming out. So it's like, it's so important that we recognize and have power over our own visualizations, right? Our own imaginations. That's how we command this thing. You're Commander Ashtar in this bitch, right? Like you're here to really have a call to action. Okay? Empathy and compassion, care and discover. Those we complain about behind alone, those people are complaining about us. Yeah, straight up, right? It's back and forth. Okay? David, thank you for your scripture. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it. That's my man. And it will be yours, okay? That's right. That's right. A prayer, a fulfilled prayer is in your imagination. You've already achieved it. You're not wishing and hoping and I hope. Quite possibly it can be. I dream that one day. Why are there still your dreams? Why aren't there your attunements and daily activities? Okay? There's a lot of star seeds, light workers, okay? People who dissociate and go out of body to get psychic experiences, and that's beautiful. That's a beautiful experience. But can you incorporate those downloads and bring it into the now like I'm doing? Can you take the nonsense and the different ideas and just simplify, crystallize, and pow? Okay? That's the real skill, I feel, is the communication of the spiritual extravagance and complex. The more complex we get, the more we lie. Get this, guys. The more complicated you're making your spiritual journey, the more you're lying to yourself and spiritually bypassing. The more you can get back into a simplicity and a truth. Simplicity is the essence. Okay? Cleanliness is next to godliness. Okay? Simple, clean, pristine, sharp, ready to go, ready to move. You've got this, we've got this. Upward spiral, gang, gang, gang. Okay? By the way, how was KGF? Did you like it? How was his ascension from poor kid in Bombay street to king? Oh, I love that, man. I love that one scene where he was like crying and then that like beggar came up to him and like, of course I watched it in Hindi. My Hindi isn't that great, but I still understood it. I'm gonna get it actually on DVD because I couldn't find it on like Hotstar or any of these other platforms, right? I found the second movie, the KGF 2, but I watched it on YouTube, bro. So, but it was great. I enjoyed the entire movie. I loved the vibe, the different scenes, right? Some people watching it nowadays, they'll be like, oh, that guy's toxic masculine or something like that, right? Bro, that's so ridiculous that we've come up with words to signify someone is wounded and going through pain as toxic. Okay? They're showing their braggadocious on the outside. Are they really okay on the internal world? Okay? They might have all the money and all the hell. It's like they might have all the money. Think about this. You're super rich, but you're so unhealthy you might get a heart attack. What good is that wealth? Isn't health the real wealth? Isn't health the pinnacle of all of this, guys? This is why we decided to become peak performance shamans. Okay? Not floaty little orbs, you know, that go up into the sky like UFOs and stay there and then drift. We gotta get shit done. Right? And so let's learn from the cosmic. Let's learn from the ethereal, unseen, invisible realms. Let's merge it. Let's bring that gold, that alchemical gold, from that to the now. For God is not a God of disorder, yes, but of peace. As in all the congregations of the Lord's people. Wow. David drops the right quotations at the right time. I mean, scripture, right? Perfect. Okay. Guys, do you have any questions on this? Anything coming up? What are you guys struggling with, bro? Like, what is something that's a roadblock right now? Let's handle it right now. Because we are too divine. You are the holiest of holy beings. And you're still going through earthly issues? What? Let's handle it. I eat problems for breakfast, bro. Let's handle it. Stronger the shadow, the weaker the surface. Yeah. And especially if it's an unintegrated shadow, right, Tetsuo? When you really understand all the gunk that you're putting into your body, are you really feeding yourself or feeding some being, some egregore, some elemental spirit, you know? Dear friends, do not believe every spirit. Yes, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. Yes, 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 yes. Always has been a thing that I do. Who is your master? I always ask every single being that I work with, every single spirit, who is your master? Do you work for the divine? Do you work for source? Do you work for God? Right? And even if they don't, I have backings of beings that do, such as Mr. Padmasambhava over there, okay? So that's so key, man. There are many false prophets who have gone out into the world. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know? We get swayed, again. We get tempted. We get distracted from our path. But I'm telling you, get into your car and go. That car is your spiritual ascension car, okay? It's your spiritual journey car. You just gotta get into it and just drive. Yeah, bro, don't, again, all that stuff, black magic and so forth, if it's done without proper guidance, it's going to get skewed. Let's say, for an example, right? Let's say that you work with a specific demonic being and you're like, okay, I want A because of A for B or something like that, right? You're making a trade. Now, is it that you're communicating with that being, or are you communicating with the aspects of that spirit that was already active within your system that now has a form of this weird demonic thing? Now it has an imagery, right? Now it has a face. Now it has a suit and tie, right? There you go, right? Right? And then they visited you. And then they took over the powers of your shadow, right? They start to influence that and move that. That's why you need the powerful backing of a lot of beings to control and submerge the... This is like chemistry, guys. You get it? If the chemistry is wrong, there's a chemical reaction that takes place. But if the elements are in the right place, there's an amazing acid to base formation, a transformation, an alchemical transformation that occurs. Okay? So a lot of channelers, they don't even believe in bringing the being into their own bodies. They use their third eyes or their crowns, and they facilitate like a holographic version where they're just perceiving the being interacting above them through their third eye that can project up, right? And that might seem weird to some people, but it's possible. It's quite possible, okay? Now, I love putting it to my own body because then my body reacts to it and I know what to do better, actually. It's like willing possession in a way, but it's like you understand how to work with this energy, right? You understand exactly what this energy knows, what it's there to do. If you have power and truth and you have faith in God, you can only do this if you have a faith in some higher power. Okay? Because otherwise, they wouldn't, like, God would have smacked me and humbled me a long time ago. Okay? But I chose to be protected over and over again. And I'm so grateful for that. Okay? There are many times in my life I could have ended up in jail. I'm an outlaw archetype, guys. You get it? Many times I might have broken the rules, ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time, got beaten up, got mugged. Many times. However, I remained protected. There was some guardian energy protecting me in all of those instances. Okay? It's been bizarre. I don't know whether it's my own Kula Deva or my connection with the Shiva lineage. I don't know whether it's my, relationship with Christ who saved us in Costa Rica, okay, when we got our car stuck in the mud. I don't know whether it's, my connection to the Vajrayana path and all the yidams that are connected to my father. It could be so many things, right? Thank you, JJ Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri JJ Ram. Okay, let's go. Appreciate that. Therefore is God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved. Clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Yep. Kerman says, I lost my business. I lost my shop and sold all my equipment. And I worked so hard to get it. And it's been bothering me mentally. Oh man, that sucks. What's coming up, brother, is the universe has something greater planned for you. You just got to trust in the signs right now. I know it hurts, and you probably had to go through an ego death because you left something that you loved, It's a loss. But don't let that loss make you selfish, right? It's my business that will lost, my shop, all of my equipment, right? Instead, it's like, it's gone now. Let me see what I can do. What are my resources right now, right? How can I pivot? How can I take what I've learned and not start from scratch, but start from experience? Bear with me. Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. Yeah. In perfect unity. Knock, knock, who's there? You mugged and beat up, ha ha ha. Okay. Yeah, don't get me started on the car getting stuck on a cliff and on a rainy day. Yep. Yeah, bro, you gotta integrate all of that, you know? You've been through a lot of mystical experiences, which means that, yeah, that demon has a power over you, bro. You know? Straight up. Boricua says, I had a dream with Shiva. It felt real. So have I. It's amazing. That's amazing. It was actually so beautiful because I felt like I was watching him and his experience, and then my third eye merged with his, and I like zoomed into his third eye, and then I was like peering through his third eye. Hi, Mahadev, right? I was piercing through his as the being, like a spotlight. It was like what do you call that? Lighthouse, right? It was like a lighthouse. How it shines darkness on the boats, right? So it shined down like a lighthouse energy from his third eye. And then I felt like I was like on a boat, almost. Like weaving through the water. It was an amazing. Oh, yours was a sexual dream. Interesting. Really interesting. Yeah, it gives Shiva Linga the whole new meaning, right? Any advice to destroy people in video games? Yeah. Get hyper focused, bro. Gamma waves, like really tune in. Okay? Really tune in and feel good being a gamer. Drop all of the baggage of gaming. Okay? Oh, you have to be like this. Oh, you have to say it like that. Yeah, man. You have to use a colloquialism. Call people the racial slur, okay? Well, look, do this like a gamer. Oh, also do that like a gamer. Why don't you step in, tap in, and be who you truly want to be? Okay? When it comes down to video games. Hey, Witchy Yogi! It's been a while since we talked. Last time in Delhi, I lost all my friends and suddenly landed this awesome job that I love. Very weird. I lost everything and got more than I could ever ask. Were they really your friends, girl? Come on now. Okay? True friends stand the test of time. That's why I'm here. That's why you're tapped into this. Okay? Good to have you on here. It's amazing. You see this, guys? That's beautiful. That's just more confirmation of this. Okay? That's awesome. Now you have an awesome job. And you're on your Dharma. Beautiful. I remember you were saying that you wanted to experience this this reality. The physical world, you know? Outside of the spirituality. I remember you saying that. And now you have an awesome job. You spoke it into existence, girl. That's for sure. Okay. How do I call upon Hanuman as my guardian angel? Hanuman is the strongest and greatest protector. My name syncs with Hanuman in Sanskrit. I mean, Shri Hanumate Namaha, right? Just like tap into his invocation mantra, bro. I heard this one white woman sing it. It's on YouTube. Just type in Hanuman invocation. The moment I heard that, whoosh, I felt a tapping in of his energy. I just started swinging my gut around, right? Immediately. Like it was such a peace. And from the peace and the stillness, I felt this strength. Right? This eternal strength, this generosity in my heart, this like, it's a protector energy. You're so right. So right. I'm glowing. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. His encryption protection is the greatest. Ah, yeah. Health, strength, and integrity. Demons kicked out completely. You know, yeah. Jesus Christ will kick out demons completely. Hanuman will do that. Padmasambhava does that very easily. Skirt! Hey, it's Mathis. From the gym. Let's go! Sri Hanumate Namaha. Jai Hanuman. Jai Hanuman. Right? Oh, man. Yeah, his energy is so powerful, bro. You just got to tap into the powers of these ascended masters, these light beings, and they actually balance out the darkness within you. So if you just work with dark beings, yeah, you might get a few things here and there. They're very truthful. They're very harsh. They're very effective, right? But then the lighter beings, they come along, they actually teach you these deep, profound truths that integrate those other energies. That's why I choose to be the gray Jedi, the mage who's right in the middle. I'm not getting lopsided in this journey, right? Do you believe in Brahmastra exists? I'm kind of indifferent about that, brother. Yeah. Kiss your shadow. Let's go. Let's go. I like that, Mathis. Mathis always has the most epic things to say. Mwah. You're cute, right? Okay, yeah, you're dark. Huh, real funny. Okay, come here, baby. Right. Oh, man. Wonderful. You guys are awesome. I'm going to end the live soon, okay? I got to get to work myself. But think about it, right? These monks that we think are trapped in like some kind of a cave somewhere who's like, you know, meditating. And we think that, oh, what are they doing? Are they wasting time? Like they're changing the ripple effect of the cosmos, guys. They're changing the vibration, okay? I once had a dream with Harmonia, and what happened was, like, she had her harp, and the 7, you know, strings of the harp were like the 7 chakras, 7 octaves, and so forth. And it was like, there was like this beautiful, graceful fairy music playing in the background, right? Like this, oh my gosh, it was illustrious. And I just remember thinking like, what if the truth of vibration was just always with us, right? There's a musicality that we could access just by living and being in our hearts. You know, I got that download from her, and I'm just a servant for now. Nice, man. A servant to the divine, I hope. Okay. I have the purple lightsaber, a mix of red, Sith, blue, pure Jedi. There we go. That's the code, man. You guys get it, man. I don't even have to explain this to you because the right people are here. You get it? You guys get it. And for some other people who aren't here, maybe they don't resonate, or they're like, that's weird. What is that guy? That guy's gay. Well, bro, you saying that this handsome mofo is attracted to men? Come on now. Okay? Look at my dating history. Okay? Sheesh. Come on now. Give us a powerful punch on Ascension of Being. Okay. So, powerful, let me say this. This is something that I got from a very powerful energy that I channeled last night. I'm not going to name the name. This is going to call forth that being, but you guys know who it is. The adepts know who it is, okay? Even Witchy Yogi knows who it is, okay? She knows who it is. And, oh my goodness, Haru. What are you doing, man? Freaking me out. Haru's just locking eyes with me as a, you know, black kite energy outside my window. It's probably gonna come in. I wouldn't be surprised if it landed on my arm. I'm not gonna do that though. The red mist. This is what we learned last night, okay? There's a red mist of your life force energy, that sexual energy. that gets caught up in the head or down to the genitals. It doesn't flow through all of these highways, the super highway, the chakras. So my advice to you, the greatest ascension of being guide is don't get so super grounded that you just get a mundane, you know, very physical existence, and then don't get so heady, you know, that you're caught up in all the fantasies. Let that red mist rise. And we had an amazing meditation and an ascension and a healing from that as well. It was powerful. Yeah, very powerful. Andrea is saying this resonates deeply. Awesome. Stress-free servant. I don't even have to use my brain. Okay. I understand what you mean, brother, but other people will take that like that person is brainless. Okay. I get what you mean, man. Surrendering to the moment. The surrender experiment has been such a powerful epiphany here. You know? Bro, you just said exactly what everybody needed. I know, bro. That's why I'm here. Middle path, let's go. Upward Spiral gang. Thank you guys so much for listening. Share this with a friend. Okay, we'd enjoy this. Let's go. May we never be the same again. I'll see you all in the astral. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy, wealthy, and wise. Messages from the King of Fire, Jin. Let me just see here. Your plateau ain't shit. Okay, that's what he says. He says your plateau ain't shit. Break through that. You got this. Upward Spiral. Ossa. Let's go.